Magandang gabi sa inyong lahat.
Ako si Jeffrey Altar.
Ako naman po si MJ Biano.
At ako naman po si Divine Grace Sumalinog.
At sasagutin namin ang mga sumusunod na tanong.
Good afternoon everyone. My name is Divine Grace Sumalinog, grade 8 Kalinga. I will describe a fault. A fault is a crack or region of cracks that separates two rock blocks. The blocks might move in relation to one another due to flows. This movement may happen suddenly, creep from a few millimeters to thousands of kilometers. Faults can vary in length. Normal faults are caused when two plates that are stuck one on top of the other slip past one another. One plate sliding under the other result in a vertical effect which causes reverse fault when two plates pass each other horizontally.
Are the three types of fault and describe. First fault, normal fault. The normal fault is a deep fault where the block above the fault has moved downward relative to the block below. This type of faulting results from extension and is frequently observed in the basin and range province of the western United States and the long oceanic ridge system. Reverse fault. A reverse fault is a particular type of deep slip fault. These are vertically advancing defects. Each side of fault experiences a relative uplift or depression. In a reverse fault, one side of the other earth rises above the other.
What is earthquake? An earthquake is the shaking of the earth's surface caused by a sudden release of energy in the earth's lithosphere, which generates seismic waves. It is also referred to as a quake, tremor, or trembler. Earthquakes can range in strength from those that are so small that no one can feel them to those that are powerful enough to haul things and people into the air, destroy vital infrastructure, and devastate entire cities. What are examples of fault in our location? First, the Marikina West Valley Fault System. The 135-kilometer long Marikina West Valley Fault System or MVFS is an active dextral strike-slip fault that transects the eastern part of Metro Manila, Luzon Island, Philippines. If Marikina West Valley Fault moved and if generated a 7.2 magnitude earthquake, 34,000 people may die and will damage lifelines including water, infrastructure, roads, park, and telecommunication.
There are 5 active fault lines in the country. These are the Western Philippines Fault, the Eastern Philippines Fault, the South of Mindanao Fault, the Central Philippines Fault, and the most famous one, the Marikina Valley Fault or the West Valley Faults. Here are the locations where the Western Philippines Fault Line crosses: Luzon Sea, Mindoro Strait, Panay Gulf, Sulu Sea. Active fault line number 3, Eastern Philippines Fault Lines. In the same way that the Western Philippines Fault has discovered under the ground, so was the Eastern Philippines Fault. These active faults can be found in the Philippine Sea. Lines number 4, Southern Mindanao Fault Lines. The Mindanao Fault may be seen running across the Celebes Sea as well as the Moro Gulf. Fortunately, even if the Southern Mindanao Fault is located in the city, it is unlikely that it would pose a threat to the people there. Nonetheless, if the fault line shifts, the whole region of the Southern Mindanao is in jeopardy. Even the province and cities that are directly close it are in danger, so everyone should be ready. Active fault line number 5, Central Philippine Fault Zone. Central Philippine Fault Zone is responsible for the archipelago fault creep, slow slide occurrences, and big earthquakes on the other end of the spectrum. Since this fault line is similar to the Marikina Valley Fault Line, it goes across numerous provinces and cities in various
cities from the northern portion of the archipelago down to the northern part of Davao. The following is a list of places where the Central Philippine Fault Lines can be found: Agusan del Norte, Agusan del Sur, Aurora, Davao del Norte, Eastern Leyte, Masbate, Quezon, Southern Leyte, the entire Ilocos Norte. According to experts, the Guinsaogon earthquakes was caused by a rupture in the Central Philippine Fault Zone. Even more so, it is also the cause of the devastating earthquake that happened in 1990 in Baguio and the rest of Central Luzon.
The Luzon, Philippine earthquake of July 16, 1990 caused extensive soil liquefaction in a widespread area and greatly affect road infrastructure. 2012 Negros earthquake. The 2012 Negros earthquake occurred on February 6 at 11:49 a.m. Philippine Standard Time, with a magnitude of 6.7 to the maximum intensity of 7, off the coast of Negros Oriental, Philippines. Epicenter, Tayasan, Negros Oriental. Date, February 6, 2012. Intensity 7. Casualties, 105 to 133 dead. At least 112 injured and 62 missing. Depth, 10 km. Magnitude of 6.9. During the 1976 Morro Gulf earthquake, tsunami occurred and generated immensely to the devastation. Tsunami was responsible of 85% of death, 65% of injuries, and 95% of those missing. In Region 9, 1,440 is dead, and 109 is missing, 7,700 is injured, and 49,000 and 148 is homeless.